Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Planting with Pete. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Pete. Now on today's video, you guys, what I have for you is a transfer from water to spag. As you guys can see, I did chop up my Sub Hastatum Philodendron. Um, as you all know, for a while I was saying that this was like my problem child. For some odd reason, she was dropping leaves. She wouldn't hold like maybe I would say 3 or 4 leaves at a time, and then the oldest or eldest leaf would just fall off and die. Now I was thinking something was wrong with the roots. Nothing was wrong with the roots, guys, when I pulled her out and checked her. Now I did do a video on that, but the file got corrupted, so you didn't see me take her off the moss pole and put her in some water, to take off the moss pole and separate the moss to check on the roots. But like I said, the file was corrupted and there was no way for me to actually show you guys what was going on. So what basically what I did was, after all that, she ended up in this container here with water. And what happened next was me checking on her and going back and forth, you guys, contemplating if I wanted to cut it, just because I decided to, you know, dig her up and stick her in water and to try to figure out what was really going on, if it was with the roots or just, the basic lighting. And I'm pretty sure it was the lighting. So, yeah, long story short, you guys, I took her out. She's in here and I did cut her off. So the mother plant is actually in a south facing window, which I think is the bathroom. Yeah, she should be in the bathroom inside of my spag box, my proc box rather. And I cut it off. Now I do have a video of that I will insert. All right, guys. So what I decided to do was just go ahead and chop her. As you can see, this leaf did come out, but I decided to chop her to see, can I get her to spread. One of the big area roots have given her, let's go ahead and just let that fall. This is what she is looking like now. So she definitely has to recuperate in water, which would make me feel a lot better with her sitting in the water. Now, with that being said, there was another chunk, as you can see from her. That is my White Farm Adansonii. It doesn't float. It's floating for now. But anyway, these are the other roots. I wanted to make sure that this was still healthy. As you can see, the roots do have white tips on it, and even this extra piece here, if I can get it to do right. So as you can see, like there, and focus, there it is there. She is still putting out growth, and now technically, guys, I have 2 plants now, and I can replant this, but I'm hoping it's in water. I did make a cut, as you can see. Focus, there we go, right there. And that white stuff right there, those are just like roots starting to form. But yeah, I'm going to stick it back in water. There's even roots. Come on. There we go. So hopefully I can get another one to grow from her. As you can see, this stem here is starting to go. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know, but I'm going to stick her back in water. And hopefully, but you know what, I could technically put her in spag. Get those roots. Put her in spag as well. Oh, yeah, I just did it back in water, guys. All right, now as you just seen, I did cut her and put her. Like I said, the mother part is in the prop box, and I did leave a couple of notes that I cut this actual top part off, the top cutting off, and I stuck her in the box, and she's been in there now for a couple of weeks now, maybe a month or so. And only thing that was on here was the area roots. Now you can definitely tell the difference from the area roots and the water roots because she has been growing. I did stick her at the very top of the grow tent to get that almost that well. It was direct light on her. I did think that the leaves were starting to turn a little bit, and actually looking on here now, it's a lot lighter. I mean, a lot darker than what it was before. It was like almost like a pale pea kind of green or whatever, but she's starting to darken back off, but that light was strong, and I moved her over. But let me show you guys. And then I put it in this clear container so I can actually keep an eye on the root system. And as you can see, she has just been growing fine. Now there was a Tridoscanthia in here, and then I also put a cutting of a Monstera deliciosa. Look at that pretty heart-shaped leaf. But she's rooting it as well. But I put them in here for extra rooting hormone. Um just because I had those extra cuttings laying around. But anyway, I'm gonna show you guys these roots here. But what we're doing today, I'm going to be putting her in some spag, and I decided to just keep her in here just because I've always wanted a clear container or something like this to keep a plant in. I was gonna do my pink princess, but this actually looks a lot, it's a lot better, but looks good. Looks good to me, so she's gonna stay in here. But let me get this back out. I'm gonna show you guys the root system here, which is just spectacular, as you can see. um let's do that. Yeah, she is growing. Water's leaking everywhere, you guys. um okay, she is growing just fine. You see these roots here, just spectacular. Now you can see the darker roots right there. Those were the actual area roots. The area roots that I was telling you guys about. I think that's a better specimen there. Come on, there we go. All that there is the dark root, and everything else is white. Those guys, all of that came from water root. So like I said, she is growing just fine. Let's stick her back down in here until I actually get this stuff here together now. So the only thing that I'm going to do, nothing special has been done. The water in here was just regular water, but I did put and I mean a little of my um fertilizer, which is Miracle Grow, you guys. I'm currently in the market now to try to find something, seeking to find something a little bit better. Um, there needs to be some kind of fertilizer that you can use that can be used with regular tap water without having to adjust the pH level, if you get what I'm saying. So maybe something, yeah, that it is what it is, something that I don't have to worry about the pH level, especially like burning roots or anything. It's just a regular hold its own kind of fertilizer. It just needs water, to liquefy it. I don't know how that science works on that kind of molecular level, but anyway, you guys, like I said, I'm in the market for some kind of fertilizer to try out. But until then, I've always used Miracle Grow. So hey, but yeah, there was a little in this water here, which I'm pretty sure also helped as well for it to grow, also with the light and humidity. Now, what I'm going to do is go ahead and just pour this water here on out. Let some of this root here, this plant, roots drain some of this water off. It's not everywhere. Let's hang that there. And we're just going to pour that down in here. Now I also have some sphagnum moss in here that is somewhat pre-moistened. Yeah. Oh, let's get this up here so you guys can. Yeah, so I have some moss here that is already pre-moistened, and I did have the lid off, so the top part is a little dry, which again is okay. I don't want this bag extra wet. I need these roots to adapt, but I don't want this to rot them out in the same fashion. But again, these are water roots and they should adapt just fine in the same conditions, but not as wet, if you get what I'm saying. So let's add a little bit more of this sheer water. There you guys, just a little bit more. A lot better. Especially I don't want to have to put any extra water or do any watering with this until maybe like a month or so. And she's going to go back inside of the grow tent, so it's going to be like a month or so before I water her. So yeah, that's fine there. All right, so we're going to put some moss in here. Definitely don't want to put much. So you guys, if you guys don't know, all of these little lines that your stubs, that there, and there, these are nodes. Now, when a plant is damaging, when a plant has been damaged, or you're trying to propagate it, or anything, you'll use these nodes to actually grow new plants. And if anything decides to happen to this plant, you guys, let's put this bag over here. So if anything happens to this plant, then you will be able to top her, and hopefully these nodes will activate and it'll make the plant a lot bushier, which is what I would like to do with this specimen, or well, all of my plants rather, make it a bushier specimen. And that is why they have grow points that are topping points. If you guys been following me, you know that once they get to the top of their growing post, then I will most definitely top them. I usually top them, prop them, trade or sell, or depending on the plant, I will put it right back down inside with the mother to fill it out a lot more. So what I'm doing now, oh, that just stayed up. What I was doing was trying to balance out the stem and root ratio, because I didn't want to stick it all the way down in there, but I wanted to make sure that most of these, all of these nodes, especially the ones with a lot of the water roots, are covered up. And the main one that you probably can't see without it tipping over, that one there. Where are we? Come on. There we go. I'm going to keep this one above that one. I'm going to keep that one above the spag, so everything else is going down in there. All right. So I'm going to go over here and put this spag in here now. I'm kind of glad I did take her out, because now I technically have two of these without actually cutting up the plant, if you get what I'm saying. So when I took her out, like I said, the mother plant roots were perfectly fine. Hopefully I didn't do much of a shock when I took it off or topped her off like that. And hopefully it bounces back, but I still see green. I do check on them, you guys. I do see green, and I'm just waiting for her to shoot out some extra growth, which I'm pretty sure will happen, because you guys know it is springtime, so we're getting extra light, extra heat, which for us means extra rain. So yeah, we're getting rain and extra heat now, you guys. Yeah, and cool nights. Bad combination. Um, Plants love it. Me, not too much. So yeah, there we go. So now we are actually through here, you guys. She actually looks pretty good. Again, with this pot, I don't have my little pokey stick, but I'm going to try to get most to some of these bigger air pockets out. But well, without actually, packing it down. But I'm actually glad I did do this to her. Like I said, I'm hoping to get more of them without actually having to, purchase another one, unless they are like super, super cheap, which the prices of these, you guys, are going down. So if you're in the market for a Sub Hastatum, I would recommend you getting them before something else happens and then prices just go sky high again. So yeah, you guys, this is it for her. Again, if everything was going just perfectly fine, um, this will be a much fuller, taller plant as well. And we're talking, well, she's sitting about that high now. So she would be maybe about like that with leaves on her. I did figure out that she's a very slow grower, so um, well, at least for me and for most people, she's a very slow grower. And I'm glad I finally figured that out, even though I thought something was wrong. As you see, pulled her up. Nothing was wrong. She's just a slow grower. And then the part about the leaves falling off, that was, of course, light. So, yeah, the light part was my fault. And digging her up when it was just a slow grower was, of course, my fault. But ending result, hopefully I get another plant. But if not, um, again, I will just have to grow her back out. And once she gets high enough, chop, prop, keep moving. And then hopefully the bottom will branch out, which they usually do. Will branch out, and then I'll have maybe, I don't know how many Substatum shooting out. But yeah, guys, she is through. You can tell exactly which is the newest leaf and how much light it was getting. This is the oldest leaf here. These are the ones that were on the rack right below the top one that is getting the bright light. But yeah, she's doing fine. We're going to keep an eye on her. I'm going to stick her back at the top for now. She is trying to develop a new leaf. I don't know if you can see it. Like, get out the up in there somewhere, like right there. Can you see that? Yeah, but yeah, you can see it on the stem as well. But she's developing another leaf, you guys, and I'm actually glad to see that because most of the philodendrons, once that leaf comes out, the new leaf, you will actually, the caterpillar, you will see it after the new leaf unfurls. So whatever. Anyway, you guys, that is it for today's video. I try to keep it quick, straight to the point, explain what happened and what is the result. What did I do? And this is what happened. This is the ending result. Well, for now. So she's going to stand here at least until she can't anymore. Unless I find an awesome cool pot for her. And if it's not white, then it's not happening. So anyway, you guys, that is it for today's video. Thanks for coming back and supporting the channel. Please do me a favor, hit that like button. Also comment down below. Let me know if you have a Philodendron Sub Hastatum, if you're having any problems with yours. Maybe yours not a slow grower like mine, or maybe you're still looking for some. Like I said, you guys, they are going down in price. I would definitely go and pick you out one, whether it's a cutting or a full plant. Still, prices are manageable for these. And yeah, let me know down in the comment section below. Also, you guys hit the notification bell. This bell will keep you notified and let you know what's going on over here with Planting with Pete. And yeah, is that it? Yeah, I only had one plant, and that is it. And I will see you guys next week. Oh, see you guys tomorrow, same time with another video. Bye. Boy, she is gorgeous. Let's just hope that the mother cutting, as I said before, just turns out just fine. But I'm loving this though. It sits on the top. You can see this when I'm laying down and looking up. But yeah, hopefully the leaves will start to get mature. Yeah. Just wanted to let you guys know, but I'm going to stick her back in water and hopefully, but you know what, I could technically put her in spag. Look at those roots. Put her in spag as well. Oh yeah, I just did it back in water, guys.